Welcome, YouTubers. I have with me today an old computer. It's a laptop, but it's very outdated. Very outdated. My bet is that I can run Linux on it because at this point Windows is hopeless. This is one of those gateways. I think it was the last gateway that Gateway built before they kind of went out of business. I don't know, but it's pretty old. The build is strong and sturdy, as you can see. Unlike many laptops these days, this case is very tough, as you can see. Let me open the lid. You can see the design. They don't build computer like this anymore. I mean, look at the finish. I mean, this is very hard plastic right around. Very sturdy, very strong. The build is strong, but the technology is very outdated. Well, I'm going to just, take it apart. Not fully apart, just so that you can see the RAM and the hard drive technology. Let's take it apart. I have to get these screws out of it. I hear a lot of talk on YouTube about there's always some kind of comparison between Linux and Windows. Which is better? Well, in terms of backward compatibility, I think Linux is a winner there, because most old computers that you're about to throw away just might run Linux. Take, for instance, this old Gateway laptop. To me, Linux is, it's wonderful. It's marvelous. SD-ROM. Yeah, SD-ROM. DDR1. You can see. I don't have to take it out. Let's see what kind of hard drive interface this old laptop uses. Let's get the screws out of it. Just as I thought, this is IDE technology. Intelligent Device Electronics, IDE. This was way back in the days. Will it run Linux? I mean, run it in a way that it is usable. IDE. SD-ROM. 2 gigs of SD-ROM. Let's put this back in place. Well, I'm going to put it back together and boot it. Before I took it apart, I actually went ahead and installed Linux Mint 20.1. Yeah, I think it's 20.1. But this is just to show you that Linux can run on almost any old computer. So if you have a computer that no longer runs Windows, why not try Linux? Do you have to lose? I mean, this computer I was, that I was about to throw it away, and something flashed in my mind. Why not install Linux and see if it would work? I did, and I'm going to show you the result. I'm going to show you the result. Linux Mint. I personally think that Linux Mint is one of the best Linux distributions out there. All right. As I said, I have gone ahead and I went to the Linux website, download the ISO to this flash drive, created a boot device with it, because you have to do that. You have to download a particular software so that you can make the ISO bootable, and then you install it. But I'm afraid that is for another video. This video is to demonstrate that Linux can work on almost any old computer, such as this one. So let me fire this up one more time. It just turned off a while ago. Let me fire it up one more time and see. There you are. Let's see. Linux should be booting up at any time. Let's give Linux Mint a thumbs up. Let me put, there's a greeter. So let me, at this point, I should put in my password, and can I remember it? Oh, it's okay. How functionable is Linux Mint? Linux Mint 20.01 running on this old gateway computer. Let's run through some of the software and see what we'll get out of it. As you look on the desktop, I have installed a Sunder CD Ripper, VLC media player, Xburn, and Handbrake. This is the menu, and this is XFCE. This is the XFCE desktop. I don't know if you're familiar with it. If you are familiar to Linux, you might have heard of XFCE. I used to run Cinnamon, but I found that Cinnamon is kind of heavy, but XFCE is kind of less bulky. Now, I couldn't find a compatible driver for the wireless network card, so I found this wireless network card around the place. It fits right into the expansion slot on the side here, and I just might be able to pick up my Wi-Fi network. So let's slide this in and see if it does work. Do you think I'm expecting too much from this old laptop? I don't think so. I'm getting a signal, network signal. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if you're able to see it from where you are, because the screen is kind of brightish. but I'm picking up a Wi-Fi network. I'm picking up my Wi-Fi network. There it is. I told you. Linux Mint is out of this world. I mean, think about it. I was about to throw this computer away because there's nothing else I could do with it. I can't run Windows on this because it won't run on any modern Windows operating system. Here is the software. It's called Handbrake. It is used to convert video files. Handbrake. It's good. I've tried it sometime. There you are. You know, I don't know. There are some people who, they like to say that Linux is complicated, Linux is too hard, but there are distributions out there that are not that complicated. I remember I made a video with my old Dell Vostro. I ran Arch Linux on it, and it worked pretty well. Power off using the terminal. I'm going to use the terminal to power off the computer. Look at that. And it is off. Well, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, let me implore you to please subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and whenever I upload a video similar to this one, you will be notified. See you in the next video. Thank you, Linux. I owe you. You are wonderful. If it hadn't been for you, I would have to throw this laptop away. Thank you, Linux. I'm going to keep my old laptop thanks to Linux. So, as I said before, if you have not subscribed, now is a good time to subscribe to my channel, and I promise that I will upload videos similar to this one. And if you would like to say anything, just drop it in the comment.